The exact Bitcoin price action and price history is right now exactly being repeated. With also right here BlackRock applying for this spot Bitcoin ETF, and right now we are having Franklin Templeton applying for a spot Bitcoin ETF. Is this merely a coincidence, or are we going to be breaking out of this resistance and see a similar pump towards the upside being created? Well, we are also seeing the MACD indicator having a strong buy signal, but in my opinion, you should not be getting fooled with this price action right now. And I will be explaining exactly why you should not be getting fooled and what I am thinking right now of the Bitcoin price action. But first of all, having a look in towards the imminent short term, as I already previously talked about yesterday, well, we are currently trading in a weekend. And during the course of a weekend, we can usually see lower amounts of volatility and just consolidation around our CME close price, which in this case was about the 26.4k level. So that is also going to be expected during the course of this weekend. Now, of course, we have been calling this bounce very beautifully, with this bullish divergence being formed exactly on top of our support level. Now, right now, we are actually forming some other bullish developments, such as this bullish MACD cross, which of course, if you have a look in towards the history of this bullish cross, right there you could be seeing that every single time this MACD indicator has crossed bullish, well, we have definitely seen a huge pump happening inside of the Bitcoin price. But on the opposite side, we do have to have a look in towards this fractal being repeated, because in my personal experience, well, these types of fractals never really tend to repeat 101. And from my experience, well, Bitcoin history tends to not repeat, but it does certainly rhyme. So yes, this is a bullish structure that we are currently forming, but I'm not going to be expecting that we are going to be breaking out right here and are going to be seeing this similar pump being created, because this is just too obvious if we are going to be exactly repeating this exact price action. Okay, now what we could be expecting is some more chopping around to actually fool a lot of Bitcoin traders and then eventually break towards the upside. Because do keep in mind, the longer term is still looking very good. We are still holding our daily support level and our daily uptrend. We are also still forming some kind of a cup and handle pattern, and definitely I do expect this support level right here is going to continue to hold. Now eventually this weekly resistance is going to be really the level we want to be breaking in order to get an insane pump towards the upside. Another very interesting thing is that of course we got our dead cross, and exactly at the moment of our dead cross we actually pumped towards the upside. But having a look in towards this exact graph, well, as I have already talked about previously around, this dead cross is actually a very great buying opportunity, and historically speaking, whenever we got this dead cross, it presented us with a very good buying opportunity. So yeah, no surprise here that we are actually pumping during our dead cross. This is actually a bullish signal rather than a bearish signal. Another very interesting thing is that volume has been declining ever since this bear market recovery stage, and volume has been noticeably decreasing ever since we have been creating this cup and handle pattern. So definitely a big breakout is awaiting. This is just furthermore confluencing that we are trading inside of a huge pattern, and potentially we are still trading inside of this cup and handle pattern. So yeah, a big move is about to come on the weekly time frame, and it could be of course towards the upside, it could be towards the downside, but either way a big breakout is going to be imminent anytime soon. So once again, to furthermore clarify, well, I do not think we are going to be breaking out right now towards the upside, just like I already shared in yesterday's video. I do think we have some more chopping around to do right here, because usually around we do not tend to repeat this exact same price action, but in the end of the day, I do think we are going to be holding our support level. And then in the end of the day, I also do think we are going to be seeing a huge breakout happening towards the upside. And next week, we are going to be having another interest rate hike decision. So definitely stay up to date about that exactly, and be sure to be following me on Twitter or right now X. And with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.